2026, baby. Woo! Look at this. Look at this. I cannot wait. This is going to be incredible. Okay. Alright, I got these hammers here. I've had these for so long now. I just keep buying more and more and more salutes. So I just haven't gotten around to lighting these, especially when I got these new 8 and 9 inch salutes now. They're obviously not as good, but for the value now, buy them. If you see them, get them. I love these ones. Then below here, these are super cool. These are essentially like your double Jeopardies, but a 6-pack, no tubes. I got all kinds of boxes of them. They're so much cheaper. They're so much smaller. They save a ton of space. I love them. And I got some right there. So if you think of that whole box, I don't know, most people pay about $200 a box. Compared to these, I mean, you're saving so much money. I love these. Mighty Cobra. I love Phantom's little 200-gram cakes. I don't care what anybody says. Make fun of me all you want. But when I obviously go and it's only buy one, get two free. And that puts, you know, this under $10 a cake. You can't beat it. I love them. They're so much fun to just mess around and play with. They're great. I got these magic crystals. All-time classic novelty by Brothers. I love these things. 4-pack Saturn missiles right here. And I got a 100-shot by Phantom. And I got, look at this little thing. Little B2. Oh, Night Bomber by Winda. I just love novelties, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the big stuff and everything, but this is what makes memories right here. I got this little Crackling Mine by Winda. 7-shot. Super cheap. Awesome cake. And these crackers. I love these things. I buy these every year. They last a while. They're so much fun to just light and throw on the ground. Shriller. I always like this one off pretty much with Mighty Cobra. Awesome little Phantom cake. I love this cake. And I got these two right here. 100-shot and 100-shot. And that 100-shot. Which one's better? I don't know. Air Defense. To me, this is the best bang for your buck at Phantom. Yeah, Phantom, blah, 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 this. Every June, they have a red hot buy where these are like $20. Buy one, get two free. Pick them up. I mean, 100-shot, and it lasts a long time, too. I love this cake. Then we got a big 234-shot by No Name brand. Awesome. And I got this thing. I had one of these last year. I mean, for the size, they're very impressive. So I bought one again for this year. I never know the name of it, but I always pick that one up. And this is actually, these two right here I got at my local supermarket. Not even at a fireworks store. They were like $5, so why not? And I got a boatload of these. I mean, I bought so many of these last year. And these are literally just left over. I mean, every kind of nook and cranny, I got some just piled in there. Look, they're everywhere. I got so many of them. But Scatterbug, Phantom, 16-shot, all silent scramble cake. It's really nice to have something different. I mean, on its own, yeah, it's okay. But if you have other things going off multi-level in your show, that can really make your show do something totally unique. Silver Sonic Warhead, one of my all-time favorite 200-gram cakes. I buy this every single year. I love it. I love it. And we got this Fantasy by Winda. Look at that. Jellyfish. I hate how it says 10 piece. I mean, yeah, I guess you could cut the fuse of them off and light them individually, but you open this box up and they're on a board and they're all kind of fused together. Literally just there. If you picture them, they're just satellites on a board. They're just all wired together, but they're kind of, I guess, your premium quality satellites. So that's what this is. Super awesome. I love this thing. And I got this Sky Lantern. I've had this thing like literally 10 years. I got so many of these, but they're super cool. And I got these. I got these at the supermarket too. They're not bad. They're really not that bad. I don't mind them. Oh, I'm excited for these. The RD Explosions by Raccoon. Sawed off. I mean, if you guys want canister shells for cheap, get these. If you just plan on lighting them off one at a time. If you want to put them in racks, you're kind of screwed with these, but yeah, if you just like buying shells, just light one off here, one off there, this is the way to go. This was like, I think $50 and you get 12 of them. So you're getting Raccoon premium quality too with that. And speaking of that, I got the blue ones, the Azura Chaos. Raccoon's blue fireworks are incredible. I got a lot of blue things, not just by Raccoon this year, but I think this year is the year of the blue. I love this. And then I got the 8-inch Ochos. Oh my God. I've yet to test one of these off, but woo, man, I'm excited for them. Then I got the Thunderbolts right here by Kraken. And then the Skull Crushers. I always like to mix up my shells. I hate buying the same type of shells, even if I know one's better than the other. I always like to have a variety. And we got Blueberry Moonshine. I got a lot of fountains this year. Pyro Planet. That $13. You can't go wrong, man. I just love this stuff. Bulldog. These Krypton and Pyro Diablo, these little, like, they have these dinosaur cakes. Unbelievable. If I take these off, this is only a 9-shot. Can you see the tube right there? Look at that. That's crazy. So it is a short firework, but man, to get these for like around $10 or so, awesome. Haunted Mansion by Top Gun. I don't know a whole lot about this firework actually, but it's just a nice, cheap little small one. Color Strike. This thing's only a couple years old. Well, it came out a couple years ago, but that's going to be one of my all-time favorites because it has boomers in it. It's super cheap and it's really small. It's not a large firework at all. Awesome, awesome, great quality. And look at this. I got a Girandola. Woo! It's a real small one, but man, I just love playing around with this stuff. Okay, and then we got my all-time favorite classic go-to shark teeth. Can't go wrong with them. I love these. And I got these huge babies. These are obviously a lot bigger than the shark teeth, so they should be better. I've yet to try one out. And then these, oh my. Best Roman candles on the market? Maybe? Again, these things were like $20. I paid $20 just for this one candle, so they better be good. But some of the videos I've seen are different. I've seen ones with alternating, all color, all boom. I don't know. It's inconsistent, but nonetheless, they're gonna be good. See, I got another one. I got these everywhere, man. Seriously. All right, let's start way up here. We got the zombies. Again, I bought that at my local supermarket. $3. yeah, we're just TNT. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care, man. I love that thing. For $3, that's incredible. You can't go to the fireworks store and buy something like that for that cheap. Then those up there, those are Oops Loops. I have no idea who makes that, but they're kind of like your spinners. Like in, oh, right here. They're like these, but they're on a little board, and there's two of them, and they're supposed to make a heart shape. I don't know how they do it, but that's incredible. Then we got Sound the Alarm. What is that? Oh yeah, RGS brand. It's supposed to be a whatever color match series. I have no idea what that means, but pretty cool. Then we got very similar cake, Wake the Neighbor. Same brand. Awesome, awesome. Overhopper. Very cool novelty. Winda just does everything right. And then this tie-dye by Space Ranger. That is like the new awesome consumer brand, dude. I mean, people don't talk about this brand enough. And then I got the Macaron Pops. The color changing. If that firework is as good as the video shows, it's going to be awesome. Then I got Glitter Star in the Sky. So those are really weird. They kind of like spin around on the ground and then they shoot up. And I got those crackling barrels. I get those every year. Those are awesome. Got some strobe pots. And uh-oh, Kamikaze. I mean, that's one of the best banger cakes right there. Just for how small it is. You can get that for like 20 bucks, dude. That's awesome. And I got it. This is so tall. I literally got a little Saturn missile battery and a color pearl. And we got Phantasm 16-shot classic cake at Phantom. I love this one. Then we got these Poltergeist. I had these last year. Actually, these are left over from last year. I'm not a huge fan of them, to be honest. I don't know. I know they're just 5-inch shells, but I might be just brainwashed because I'm so used to lighting off these big ones. But man, you light one of these off compared to the Loco or something, it's not even close. So, I don't know, guys. If you can get these for super cheap, buy them. But look at the price I paid for them. Dude, are you kidding me? I paid more for them than when I bought a case of those. I bought a whole case of these. I paid like 130 something bucks for one of these boxes. When I I don't know. I don't know. Ghostbusters rewrap, I think. Lord Vader's. Can't go wrong. These things are awesome. Kong Killers. These things are so hard to find now. They are. They're very hard to find. I don't think they make them anymore, but can't go wrong. Banger shells. And here's them double Jeopardies I was talking about. So look, there's 4 of these in this whole box for like 200 something bucks, right? You just buy like 4 of these right here. Look how small it is, how much room it saves. And look, every kit has a tube. You know, it's like you don't need, at least for me, you don't need that many more tubes. So if you can buy something like that, I'll get to those later, saves you so much money. Hum and Hummer, dude. I don't have a lot of this, I guess, bee effect, if you want to call it. Hum effect. I don't know. I don't know what you want to call that. But see, there's that Space Ranger brand, dude. Very unique item. I liked it so much that I wanted to buy a case of them. See, like I said, I don't like buying cases just because I hate spending so much on one item. Like I said, I'd rather get 3 of something different, even though they're pretty much similar. Rat Attack. Holy cow, dude. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is a big boy. Loud boy. Oh, yeah. And I got more of these crackling things. You guessed it. More of them. 500 roll of firecrackers. This is what I was talking about. More of them Krypton. This thing is better than out of all of them little ones up there, and really even half of those 500 grammers over here. This thing blows them out of the water. I mean, it does. This is probably the best performing I guess those are the sister cakes to it right there. That kicks some ass and Crockbite. This is the best one out of all of them. I mean, you guys see this for any price, pick it up. I mean, seriously, it will knock your socks off. The Phoenix. I've had my fair share with this thing before. Again, that gargoyle, I don't think they exist anymore. So if you find anything by them, grab it, pick it up. This is a super fast, rapid fire finale cake. You already know I get this thing every single year. Everybody loves this. This is my mom's favorite firework. Everybody loves this thing going off. It's so different and unique from everything else. I love this firework. Optimus. Every year, this is going off in my show, if I can find one. I mean, yeah. Ooh, I paid a lot of money for it, but dude, this might be the best cake of all time. I mean, you get a lot of these 2-inch ones, and they don't shoot very fast. Now, see, I like big bore cakes more than cakes like that, Crazy Train, and those down there, just because you can put more in a shell and make it, the effects in one shot a lot more beautiful. But they shoot really slow. Not Optimus. This thing is just right out of the gun. Snowblind. An all white and boomer cake. It's simple. There's nothing to it. I mean, a lot of cakes have not fireworks. Yes, obviously every cake is a firework. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. A lot of cakes have white in them, but not the entire duration of the cake. Snowblind is very cool. Whoa! We got Grinder. This thing has had some fusing problems. So if you guys buy one of these, you got to be prepared for this thing to go off instantly, which I hope mine doesn't. You know, because that's a lot of money going up in 5 seconds, but this thing is massive. It is huge. Alright, let's go back up here. Another Girandola. All whistle cake. Winda just does it again. Look at that holographic. Look at that. Woohoo! That's cool. Raccoon. Tornado Alley. I think that's another RDX cake. Or whatever it's called. That's a 500 gram cake packed very tightly together. You get your bang for your buck right there. And I got one of these. Whistling one. I don't even know what the heck the name of it is. It's a really nice whistling one. Glowing jellyfish. This one it's not a jellyfish. I wish they would call it something different, but it's kind of a half break. Like a half and half. I don't know what you would want to call that, but I love Iron Man stuff. I got a couple things by them this year, not as much as I normally do, but that's another under the radar brand. Oh boy. This is my favorite item at Phantom. I say this every year. I love this firework. Awesome, awesome. You already know what it does. This thing. I paid so much money for it, but here's why. 500 parachutes? Are you serious? And this thing? Are you kidding me? I had to buy it. Dark Magic. A fairly new one, if I'm not mistaken. Super good for the size. Oh boy. Woohoo! Cocoa Puff. Yes, I love this firework. And I got the complimentary cakes to them. Frankenberry and Boo Berry. If you want a blue firework, this is the one for you. That's what I was getting at with them blue ones. I got a lot of blue ones this year. That one's awesome. And I got this thing, Phantom, or not Phantom, TNT. Again, I got it at the grocery store. Why not, man? I'm buying whatever, buying food anyway. Warlock. Oh my God. Best brand of all time? Yes. I don't care what anybody says. Uh-oh. God bless the USA. 72 shot. Now, I was looking for Master Roaring Peacock. I couldn't find one this year, unfortunately. And I was looking for a Nosferatu. I'm very disappointed I did not get one of those, but it is what it is. It happened. But this is very similar to Roaring Peacock. It might be a rewrap, so I'm very happy. And I didn't even know that when I bought it, actually. I thought it was something similar to Optimus. So, yeah, awesome whistling in there. Speaking of whistling, actually, all of these have whistling. Master $1 Million piece. Oh, my God. This is a monster behemoth of a whistling cake. Look at the wrap on that. That's sweet. Vengeance. Frankenstein. So I got all like the 1%er, 400 shotters that are super fast and stuff. Woohoo! Awesome finale pieces. And I got another one, a random one of those. Bottle rockets. These are my favorite bottle rockets. The Phantom ones, actually. Not that it matters, but... Okay, here we go. Gotta zoom in. Got some gyro bloom surprises up there. Neon jelly beans. Fantastic fountain. More of those crackling things. There you go. Your favorite right there. I got so many of those. Dude, there's that Space Ranger right there. That is a very unique fountain. If you've never seen that, look the video up on that. That's awesome. Double Evil is a double break peanut cake. A 200 grammer, might I add. What? Raging Willow, Raccoon. Get this one every year. Fantastic cake. Crush. I was kind of lacking on the Tourbillons this year. This one completely filled that gap. Something I needed. Thermal Expansion by Phantom. Very unique, I guess, Roman candle style cake. See, I got the big one over there. But it's nice to have a small one in a small package. Phantom Crackling Missile Base. I get this one. At least I attempt to get this one every year. And then 4th of July Skydive. Smoke and parachute cake. Fantastic. Then I got my Swarm of Skeeters. I got more. I want to put 6 of them at a time on my little rack I made. Just for a angled effect on there. Wild Card. Super long duration little guy. Happy Planets. I get this one every year or two. Then those two are just killer right there. Them Power Diablos. Locos. Cobras. Hydros. Jokers. Master Sevens. Thrillers. I mean, just insane shells. Insane. Now, I'm not a huge fountain guy, but this was my favorite fountain ever. Right here. Now look. Yeah, I think this is going to dethrone it. The Olympus Moans. Very excited for that. And all these three right here are about the same. Rock'em. Corona. Mafia Boss. The hardest hitting cakes like ever. I don't know, but it's still the loudest thing I probably ever lit off was the Corona. I've yet to find Right Before Your Eyes, but man, this thing's huge. Look at the Mafia Boss. Look at the tubes. Those are like that big compared to, I don't know, the Corona's tubes look a lot bigger. I don't know. It might just be me. And these are the fat ass shells right there. Very disappointed because I thought they were going to be double boomers, but they're not. just got 100 strips of firecrackers, more satellites and stuff. My Nishiki shells. Again, Iron Man. I love this brand. All Nishiki. No color, nothing, I think. I mean, just straight up Nishiki. Can't go wrong. Witch Doctor. The compound version, unfortunately. But still, pretty good. Crazy Train. I try to find this one every year. And I've been very lucky because I had one last year as well. I mean, it's just the OG. I love the OG cakes like this. I just think they're better than the rewraps, even though they're very similar. But dose again, I could have had the heifer or some other one, but just having the original ones are just so nice. They're just a beast. Thing is an absolute monster. I've had this 3 years in a row now. Well, not this exact one, but I've had a dose for the last 3 years. I mean, it's just a crowd pleaser. Incredible. More of these crackling balls. I got another one of these at the store. What are these? Oh, wow. Shocking. America First. Super nice, hard-hitting, cheap ball shells. Then these aqua peonies, I get these every year. I love these. My dragons, I also get those every year. I love them. Neon Magic, Iron Man, 360 shot. Very unique little guy. And that's a brown wrap foil cake. No name or nothing on that. I couldn't even tell you what it does or the name of it. Dripping Donut, all blue. I don't know. It shoots out like a bowl shape when it first fires off. All blue. And then it goes into Nishikis. But I bought this for the first 5 seconds of it. Everything else, it's okay. It's just your average willows. But another blue thing this year. Iron Dome. 900 shot. That's crazy. Big plastic mold Saturn missile. Ooh. Hey, there you go. Guess what this is? Oh. I know. Buckshot Barrage. Super cool little guy. My Phantom. Dive Deep. Waterfall Cake. Winda, dude. I'm telling you, Winda makes some very cool stuff. Another pack of Saturn missiles. I got this little black smoke there. I had one of these last year. Very impressive. Super thick. Smoke Show. Man, this thing, look at the size difference just between Smoke Show and then like some of these down here. That probably outperforms some of them. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but I know these were like $100 more than this. You see this, buy it. Ice, another blue cake. Rapid fire. Doesn't mess around. Awesome firework. Fart Face. Dude. I believe this is my 3rd year that I've lit one of these off. Everybody loves this. And see this mark right here? There's been a couple YouTubers at the place, you know where, that showed this video. So this literal firework, this specific one right here, just because a lot of people that have been in this store have filmed this firework, and it's here in my house. If you've seen some of them videos by them people, that's the exact same one. And we got, oh my God, Porky. Now, I got this one in a case this year. Like, it came in the box. It looks different. Look how wide it looks. I don't ever remembering it looking like this. I don't know if it's just me or just the label or what, but I get this every year. I love this firework. Love it. This was my very first thing that got me into all these like big 1-1 cakes. I've seen his name is Will Jeezy 1. I seen that video of this Porky, And I just fell in love. This is like my first 1-1 cake that I've ever seen on YouTube that I thought, oh my God, I got to get my hands on one of them. I have so much sentimental value to this. I might not even like this off, to be honest. I might just put this in my collection. This cake is everything to me. Yes, there's better ones out there now, but that has my heart right there. I love this thing. Street Swagger. Now, I bought this just because of the first, like, 6 shots. All blue peonies. I think that's what that effect is. Awesome colors in this. Just purple, red, orange, green, blue. That's like one of the coolest blues I've ever seen. Fantastic firework. Bazooka. I had one of these last year. It has a double finale, and that is so much louder than I thought it was going to be. Unbelievable. Over the limit. Very impressive. I had one of these last year. Exceeded expectations, so I decided to buy another one. And this, I got this for like 200 something bucks. It wasn't even 300 bucks. So I got this very cheap because it was their last one they had. And it has bangers like throughout the whole thing too, not just at the end. And I got 420. Awesome, huge bore cake. That 1%er just doesn't mess around, man. Got these flash rockets. I lit one of these off the other day. Super good. I highly recommend those. Since I'm talking about them, I got these other rockets here. These are like, I've not lit these off, but that 100 Proof brand, that's like a new upcoming brand too. They got some killer stuff. Now these right here by Miracle and this brand, this Jurassic, I do not recommend them. Half of them that I've lit off do not go high enough, and they're not loud. They're not, I don't know, they're sketchy. Stay away from those. Buy those. Speaking of which, explicit content. The heaviest firework in this room. I had one of these last year. I got a deal on it. I did not pay that much for it. I got a killer deal on it. So I actually bought 2 of them. The last 2 that he had. So I saved one just for this year. I had one in 2025. Bought the other one. And there it is. Fantastic cake. I love the angles on it. Then I got some little daytime smoke spinners, and I got the Phantom outer space jets, more gyro jets, 4,000 roll of firecrackers, red, white, and boom, Emerald City. I get these every year, super cheap. Oh, and then this Pure Magic. I had this in my grand finale last year. It's kind of all beat up, and it did not go off. I had a problem with my remote. So I had that one last year. Actually, I'll talk about them. I had these Tropic Thunder. See how they're all... I had these in my finale last year. And, oh, I'll get to this one. This one right here. I had literally this exact same one. This is the exact same one from last year. My last year's video, too. So, yeah, get mad at me. Yeah, you got the same firework. Blah, 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 blah. But, man, I just said, screw it. I'll save it. You know, why not? So yes, that is the exact same firework as in my last year's stash video, but it just didn't go off in my finale, so I decided to save it. You know, same thing with those. Not that I wanted to save it, you know, it just didn't go off. And the Shaken Not Stirred. This is like the new window thing, 118 shot. Very unique colors, at least according to the video. Cody B just lit one of these off, and it kind of sucked on his demo. Not very good. I hope it's like the official window video. And I got that Silent Rage. That is just, to me, that's the best 200 gram cake on the market. There's nothing close to me. Fandemonium, classic cake, zipper cake. Dude, an all pink firework. cross sets in there. Peach red is not peach red, it's pink. You get all these fireworks that claim that they're pink and they're not. This thing is like the only true, like, actual pink firework I've ever had access to buying. There's a lot of gender reveal fireworks and this and that. They're not really pink. This is like actually pink. Very excited about this. I got a case of these. Actually, I got a case of that too. So I got one for 2026. Look at that. I got one for 2027. That is all 2027 right there. Everything you see there is going to be lit off at 2027. So get mad at me, but I don't need two of them. You know, but here's these Terminators. What's 120 in here? Right? Yes, 120 banger shells in here. Look at how big them boxes are compared to this. You get 120. Buy this. This is the best bang for your buck for boomer shells on the market. Are they the best boomer shells? No. I'd still give that to probably the Locos. For what I've lit off, I think the loudest that I've seen, like online, are the Goosebumps. But personally, the loudest I've ever lit off were the Locos. But anyways, best bang for your buck. Not even close, man. There's no tube in them. There's no cardboard. None of this, none of that. They're just straight up shells. That's all it is. By the case of them. Wrecking Ball. Man, I buy this every year, and I almost did not have a chance to get it this year. I had a lot of hassle trying to get this one. One of the most unique effect, like break-wise, I've seen on a shell. Just super awesome, kind of like ring type thing. I don't know. I love this. And the last 3 shots on that are thunder. Whew. Alright. There's them dinosaur cakes right there by Pyro Diablo. Just hard-hitting, incredible firework. Cosmic Grater. I've had this one a couple years ago. Really good crackling for the size. More of those little store-bought ones. Whatever's up there. I got some Space Ranger firecrackers, Phantom firecrackers. Fireworks Fiesta by Black Cat. Awesome. Classic item. Pyro Academy is very similar. I might save one of those just for a random night for you guys. The Raccoon instant crap. Oh my god. Done. 100 shot right now. Incredible. I got all kinds of novelties in there. I don't even know. Night Howler. I bought that. Very disappointed. There's no whistling in that. I got this for like dirt cheap. I got this for like 25 bucks. There's 2 left. I bought 2 of them. Yeah, that's probably why they're so cheap. How are you going to call a firework Night Howler and I have no howling in there? Very disappointed. That's my fault. I should have looked at the description or seen a video before I bought it, but it's still good for considering the price I paid for it. But come on, guys. And look at these things. Woohoo! Look at them monster crackers right there. Insane. Sweet Spot. Another cheap little cake. Now it's a 500-gram cake. It's just compared to these big ones by Brothers. Awesomeness. Heavy fuel. Actually, a very large breaking cake by Phantom. Huge breaks in there. Awesome cake. Okay, you're going to get mad at me. I got my Green Lanterns and Dark Sides. I am never lighting those 2 off. Just like the Porky I was rambling about right there. I got a connection with that. I got a connection with those 2. Those are the first salute shells I've ever had. I have so much memories and just... I got a connection with them. I can't light those boxes off. I love those. That's what got me into, you know, these big old 8 and 9 inch boomers now. It's just, I'm never lighting them off. So Yeah, you guys can get mad at me. Yeah, I've literally had these exact boxes since like 2022. Those are not new boxes. I've had these every year for 2022. Sitting there. Just, I'm not lighting them off. Those 2 boxes will be in my next year's stash video. The year after that. The year after that. The year after that. I'm not lighting those off. I can't. I'm sorry. Crush the Moon. Iron Man. Just a nice little angled 200, or not 200, 500 grammer. Nothing too crazy. And then I got this Roman candle cake right here. That's crazy. Almost 600 shot in there. Speaking of blue, dude. Holy Azure. In my opinion, the best blue shells on the market. Them first 2 shells in the box do something I've never seen done before. So shell number 1 is a quintuple cross set. A blue quintuple cross set. Where have you ever seen that? And see, on the video, like the demo, only looks like 3 or 4 going off, but I lit one in person. There's 5 cross sets in that first shell. Never seen anything like that. And then the shell number 2 is a blue, either waterfall or horsetail effect. That's very hard to find too, so I bought the whole case of them. I love them. Gigantor, I don't know, man. That might be the best cake on the market. Insanely hard hitting. And see, all them other ones got the boomers at the end. Not Gigantor. That's what I love about it. It just doom. It just constantly in your face boomers. Then of course Megatron. I guess it's kind of similar. There's no color or nothing in it, but insane 3-inch monster cake. Colossus, the biggest cake I've ever had. Man. Again, explicit content's still heavier, but that's a monster firework. But now I got some little, there's them 9-inch ones right there. Yet to test those out, but I bought a whole case of them. Look at all that. Oh yeah. BAMF's classic. These are new. That Goat Pyro, that is like a new brand. They got some killer stuff. Check that brand out. Panther shells, 8-inch beasts. Unbelievable. I bought these at the supermarket in October, and I still have them. Saving them for this July, baby. And I got this little spooky here. Nice little thing. I cannot find a video of this at all. Star Trio, I think it's like, ugh. I don't even know how many shots that is. I cannot find a video of that at all. Fountains back here. Tricks, nice little cake there. Beware a Dog. A cool sequence, how it fires off. Virus Terminator. Outbreak. Awesome whistling shells. Shells, not shells. Cakes. This has a more like a kind of like a twisty whistle. I don't know what you call them, but that's more of a piercing whistle. Extremely loud in there. And I'll talk about these right here. I got my BSRs and my Putassos. Yes, I had these in my last year's stash video. If you don't remember, I bought a whole case of them. Do I need to light off 10 billion rockets off every year? No. If I buy a case and save money on them, you know, I might do 2, 3, 4 boxes a year and save some for this year, because, you know, what if it's a random Saturday in January and I want to light one off? You know, I got them. You know what I mean? I don't know. People get mad at me that I save. Oh, it's just the same thing as last year. Why are you posting a new video if it's just the same stuff? I'm unsubscribing. Okay, well, I don't know. This is my money. If I want to save a couple boxes of shells or rockets or something, I'm going to. Sorry. I don't know. Fireballs, dude. Them things are huge. These are like my classics right here. jungle. Look at, they're significantly bigger. So I can't wait to test these out. Radioactive, all-time favorite, classic. Howling Witches, sweet. Whomping Willows, best willow rockets on the market that I've lit off. That's just my opinion. I got some stuff back behind here. These Wolf Warriors, these are super fun, super cheap. Howling rockets. Dude, these things, the Seeing Double by Big Bully. These are so hard to find. And I got them. I'm probably going to save one of these rockets for my collection and just never light it off. Those things are sweet. Then we got the Super Rockets. Oh, yeah. Can you believe it? These things, this is about level with my head. They're just a couple inches shorter than I am. These things are huge. Okay, let me look back behind here. It's like Christmas. You don't know what's going to be back here. Okay, I got Chameleon X. Super cool color changing one by Winda. And then I got the Banana Split. Very cool yellow. Yellow is not a common firework color. At least they don't do it the way Winda does it. Very unique formula in Winda's yellow. Did I say this one? Tough Guy by Nunya. I'm not sure if I said that one or not, but really nice cake for the size. I like these like medium-sized ones. Really good bang for your buck. So yeah, them two awesome color ones by Winda. Willow Explosion, all-time favorite. Raccoon, unbelievable. Uh-oh, here we go. People are gonna get mad at me again. Super Stunt. If you remember, I bought a case of them. I don't know what year it was, but and I told myself I'm gonna light one off every year. So I had this case. I had one for this year, 2026, and I had one for 2025, 2024. So I had to have bought that case in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, this firework right there is 4 years old. I don't care. Get mad at me. I don't need to light off 4 Super Stunts in 1 year when I can, you know, use that money to buy something else. That's just me, though. Death Screaming. What even? Oh, Black Scorpion. This has 3 different types of whistling. Unbelievable. 3 different types of whistling in one firework. Very unique. And I got effing mooned. I had this one last year. Very impressive. It's very similar to Dreamweaver. Actually, might be a rewrap. Awesome cake. And then last but not least, we got Whoa Nelly. Awesome banger cake. Okay, guys. There we go. Did you get your popcorn? Or did you fall asleep? Oh, man. This is going to be an awesome year, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. Can't wait. I want to see your guys' show, too. We're a big community here. We got to stick together. We got to light fireworks off and just be happy, man. Fireworks bring us together. They're beautiful. They're colorful. Just fantastic. I love fireworks, man. And that's why you guys are watching this video, too. Because you guys also love fireworks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till the next time. Poosh.